It's the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaubing. And we're just about set to get this wild card series underway, Singy. Game one has outsized importance in a three-game set.
Yeah, Boog, it's a huge game. There's no doubt about it. Guys are always talking about setting the tone in game one of a series. Well, in a three-game series, that might be the only tone that gets set. So this is no ordinary series opener.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway. And on the hill today, Shota Imanaga.
Boog, one of the keys for him is being able to change speeds. You know, the ball doesn't come from a high angle, so it can be a little flat crossing the zone. He needs to create some deception with his pitches. Maybe pause a bit, slow down, speed up, and force this lineup to guess the timing instead of settling into a consistent rhythm.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one misses, and it's 2-2. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Arise now at the plate. Shota checks the runner. Merrill back in on a dive. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in game one of the wild card series. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Now Machado up here. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, if they can push one across here in the first inning, would really settle the crowd down and help take that element out of the game early.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boogie, you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. The 1-1. Just missed. Runner at second, 2 down. Fouls one off, 2-2. Next offering is outside. Ryan O'Hearn in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That's ripped. Base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
And they'll do it again. Tatis off of first with 2 away. Popped up left side. And that'll get down for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. And that's downstairs. And a count 2-1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and they take a 2-run lead.
That's 3 singles in a row. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Ramon Laureano. The 1-1. Way high.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Just off the inside edge. Xander Bogaerts in the San Diego on deck circle. Fastball for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The other way. Bush takes it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Padres 2 and the Cubs coming up. Back here at Wrigley Field, and today's starter, Michael King.
Well, he features a lot of arm side run on his fastball. Now, to opposite-handed hitters, it can be good. You get your arms extended. But for same-side hitters, it can run in on your hands and really tie you up. So you've got to force him out over the plate if you're hitting from the same side that he throws. We'll see if this lineup can figure it out and if they can square that running fastball up.
1-1 now. Late with the swing there.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
In the air, left field, down the line. Laureano settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 1 away. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. Trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit get into your head and you're trying to just make up the difference with one swing and you really don't have the base runners on. You've got to contribute, keep the line moving, and all of a sudden you have a big inning, everything shifts, and you find yourself in the driver's seat.
One down, base is empty. That one ripped, but foul.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And there's a ball.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a ground ball. Throw to first in time.
Batting third, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They trail it here 2-0. Game one of this wild card series. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. Bogaerts tries to hold up, appeal to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. And here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. The pitch. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments.
Lifted in the air, right field. Hauls it in, 2 away.
The center fielder, number 3, Jackson.
So the lineup
Merrill.
flips over. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Two outs. That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't
The
feel
first baseman,
any
number 4,
vibration in your hands
Luis
whatsoever. Such a
Arraez.
good feeling. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
So runner at second, 2 down. Luis Arraez stands in. Swings and misses. 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Man on second, 2 down. Stays alive. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. One left for San Diego, but they're on top 2-0. Back here at the friendly confines. We head to the bottom of the second. Now here is Seiya Suzuki. That misses. 2-1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one looks like trouble, and that's going to roll to the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Man at second. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. In there safely.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now the first baseman, Michael Bush. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to first. Takes it himself. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Laureano squeezes it. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly. We are tied at 2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
In half, up to hit.
The designated hitter.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That's a ball.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Misses outside, ball 3. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 3-2. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. Inside, and it's 2-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down. That's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
The batter,
Put a pretty good
two,
jolt into that
second
one. Great
baseman,
swing, nice
Nico.
balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Back to the top of the lineup, Nico Horner, the next to hit. That one not close.
2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swings and misses. Struck him out. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. 1 was the solo homer. We played 2 full. It's the Cubs 3 and the Padres 2. Here at Wrigley
Leading off
Field,
for San
here
Diego,
comes
the first
Manny
baseman,
Machado.
number 13, Manny Machado.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
And a swing and a miss there.
2-2 now.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. When you see a pitch out of the hand at high level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at high level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Pulls it in for the out. That's out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Outside low, 2-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
That misses. Counts full, 3-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Shota Imanaga with the strikeout. Padres down in order. They're down 3-2. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. This is Willie Castro. That one missed.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Laureano calls it in, and there's one away.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they
Now
can
batting,
keep making
the
it
right
work
fielder,
hard out there,
Kyle.
it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. That's down and in.
2-1. Ball that's outside.
Base knock right field. So a man aboard now with one away. Digging in, Seiya Suzuki. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
This ball's chopped on the ground. A rise. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for the Cubs, but they still lead at 3-2. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Iglesias. The 1-1. Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
The left fielder, number 5, Ramon Laureano.
Laureano comes up to hit. The Padres down by a run here in Game 1 of the Wild Card Series. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Cut out and miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Padres go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They trail it 3-2. Bottom 4, and here's the first baseman, Michael Busch.
The first baseman, Michael Busch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Now batting.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
Kelly.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely
Number
and just
8.
bunched him up on
Designated
the inside
hitter.
part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
And first,
Yankee.
Swanson digs in.
Swanson.
2 outs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
That
That's
one
ball 3.
misses. 3-1.
He hasn't
balls,
fallen behind
1
in the
strike.
count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Check on the runner.
Save.
Fouled off left side.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The batter, number 2. Second baseman.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup.
Horner.
So here's Horner now. And a 1-1.
2-1.
In the dirt. Just off the inside corner. And now it's filled up 3-2. Bullpen action for the Padres. Yuki Matsui, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Reynolds, the right-hander, also getting loose. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Michael King won't go any further tonight, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for
Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Wandy
Number 14.
Peralta.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Willie Castro, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Game 1 of this wild card series. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Freddie Fermin. Way high there. Ball 2. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Ryan Brazier up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Pomerantz, a left-hander, also throwing. That's out to center field. Makes the catch. And there's one away.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Jackson Merrill getting ready to hit. One out, base is empty. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Off the plate inside, and it's 2-2. Up the middle, Swanson whips it to first on the run, and they get the out.
Up next for the Padres, the first baseman, Luis Arias.
Yeah, the batter now, Luis Arias. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you can put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Just missed. Manny Machado on deck for the Padres. That pitch gets the corner, and the count is filled up.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's ball 4, tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Manny Machado up to the plate. Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. Towards first, can't glove it cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Padres lead 1, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Back here in Wrigley Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's a big power threat, Kyle Tucker. And a 2-1 on the way. And that drops in for a strike.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
This one in the air. Machado makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Breaking ball misses down and away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Line drive. That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on the line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Two outs. Ground ball up the middle. They get the force. Out number 3. So one hit is all they get. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubs 3 and the Padres 2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Ryan Brazier.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr.
We just turned the strip into a fashion show.
Tatis waits.
Ball 2.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Brad Keller up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Kittredge getting cranked up as well. That just misses, and that's ball 3.
Both starters out of this ball game. It now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
Full count.
And there's a base hit to left. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next up for the Padres. The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here in Game 1 of the Wild Card Series. In the air, left field, down the line. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
Up next to the Padres.
Oh, that was a nice diving catch right there. Great effort, but if you look closely at his route, it wasn't as direct to the ball as you'd like to see. The angle initially not very good, but you have to credit him with making an adjustment, laying out, and getting the out. Nice job.
Jose Iglesias, the next up for the Padres.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Tatis runs. Ball outside. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. With the tying run at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Now the left fielder, Ramon Laureano.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A 2-run shot, and the Padres take the lead. It's 4-3. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
And here comes Sander Bogaerts. And a slider misses down and away. On the ground to third, Castro. Slings it across. Bogaerts retired. And the inning is over. 2 across on this San Diego homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. This is the National League Wild Card Series on the show. Back here at the friendly confines. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. Swing and a miss. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Mason Miller appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Morejon, the lefty, warming up as well. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Ripped into center, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. With the tying run on at first, here in the bottom of the 6th. Off the mark there. And a full count now.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Bo.
Nice stop. Throws from his knees. There's one. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Rose skips and he can't pick it cleanly. So they get just one.
Just a beautiful play right there to get it out. He dives to make the stop. Then a nice feed from his knees. Knew he didn't have time to get up and make that throw. The throw beats the runner. That's that internal clock working.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Wandy Peralta gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Sean Reynolds.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. Ball to strike. The pitch.
Nope.
Throw, and they got him.
Gosh, that's just a terrible jump right there on first base. It really cost him. And it wasn't even a great throw, but it still allowed him to slap the tag on him just in time. Boogie looked like it was you running or something. When you get off the blocks that poorly, you've got to be willing to shut it down and get back to first.
And that's a little bit high. Nico Horner in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So the batting order turns over. And next for the Cubs, Nico Horner. Reynolds throws to first. Swanson back on a dive. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher, and the inning ends on an awesome play.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Drew Pomeranz.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Well, one-run game, so digging in now for San Diego, Freddie Fermin. That one inside, and that's ball 2. That clips a corner. Outside corner, got him looking.
Now back, the center fielder.
So digging in, Jackson Merrill. Base is empty, one away here in the late stages of game 1. In there at the knees, and to count 1 and 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Tucker snags it for the second out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Number 4,
Next for the Padres, Luis Arias. Now fly ball to right center. He makes the grab, and that is that.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Adrian Morejon.
These are the spots where relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off.
So digging in, Willie Castro.
Third baseman, Willie Castro.
That one's in there, and the count 1 and 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And that one is inside. High fly ball out to left field. Laureano trying to get there. Hauls it in, one away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Kyle.
And up next for Chicago, Kyle Tucker.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Oh, look at the stop. Jump throw. Wow, he got him. What a play.
Now
Well, there's a lot right behind that bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now the Cubs four-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki. And delivers outside. Trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. That one misses, and that's ball three. Pete Crow Armstrong in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Oh, he gloves it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Eighth inning coming up. It's the Padres 4 and the Cubs 3.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Cubs.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Brad Keller.
Just trying to keep this one close here.
Keller.
This is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game, and now it's Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
Hit in the air out to center field. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, one away.
Up next to the Padres, the right fielder.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. One down, base is empty. Sliced down the right side.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. That's too low. 3-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And he walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Up next to the Padres.
Runner on at
the
first with
designated
one
hitter,
gone.
Ryan.
At the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. And there's a ball. Keller moved to first. Tatis dives back in. The 2-1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. A little bit high. And that's ball 3.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Swung on, belted. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Can't reach it. It finds the gap. Coming home. He'll score.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
One out, runner at second. Stepping in for San Diego, Jose Iglesias. Outside low, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
One out and a runner at second here in game 1 of the wild card series. In the dirt. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Caleb Thielbar, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Rogers getting loose as well. Man at second. Scored it out into left, and it gets down, base hit. The throw is wild, and it gets away. But no one moves up as it's backed up nicely there.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied him up, but still able to guide it into the outfield somehow.
So digging in now for San Diego, Ramon Laureano. Back in the 6th, he drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 1st and 3rd, 1 down. And a swing and a miss, and there's 2 down.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. The shortstop takes the ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Just missed. Freddie Fermin in the San Diego on deck circle. Runners on 1st and 3rd, 2 away. And they're all loaded up.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
So bases all loaded up. Freddie Fermin, the next up for the Padres.
Kind of goes without saying, but straight on these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
Ball to strike. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. A massive home run. And they boost their lead. It's 9-3. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. A great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam, the drive in four. Really good job at the plate.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Brad Keller will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Caleb Thielbar gets the call from the pen.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So 2 down. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Jackson Merrill. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that just misses. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. San Diego goes big with the grand slam. It's now a 9-3 ball game. Here at Wrigley Field, here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Action in the pen down there. Jason Adam preparing to come on if needed. Swings through it for the K. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Now
you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Big-time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. And the Cubs are down in order. Still way back. It's 9-3. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. New inning getting started. Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Arias. Popped up. Castro. 1 up, 1 down.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny.
Here's Manny Machado now.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Late on that fastball. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Colin Ray up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 1. Swings and misses. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Way high with that one. 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Tatis, the runner at first with 2 gone. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Next offering way upstairs. That one lifted to left. Suzuki makes the grab. And that is that. 1 left for San Diego, but they lead it 9-3.
Now pitching for
back
the
now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Jeremiah Estrada.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
For the Cubs,
now it's the DH, Ian Happ.
So game 1 hasn't played out the way these fans had hoped, and losing the opener is never fun, but winning game 2 takes away the sting. So hopefully these fans have something to cheer about next time.
Lifted in the air down the left side. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
Dansby Swanson stands in. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The Padres up big in this one here in the last half of inning number 9. Check swing, called strike.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
1 out left for the Cubs. Here's the second baseman, Nico Hoerner. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
That one just misses. Now 2-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Estrada 1 strike away from securing game 1. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. So the San Diego Padres take game 1 of this wild card series. A huge win for them in hostile territory.
Yeah, Brew, they've still got their work cut out for them in this series, having to play on the road. But like you said, it's a huge win to jump ahead 1-0 in a short 3-game series. Just have to win one of the next 2 games to move on to the next round.
And on the home side of this one, obviously a disappointing result both for the team and the fans. But with home field advantage throughout, this series still has a lot up in the air. 9-3. your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I told y'all and I showed y'all. Then I drove off. Got me by the doors off. I ran out of poppers. If he knows me, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a couple stop. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. One mic, zero flaws. Spinning 24 karat gold bars. Till gunfight, I bring a blow torch. Spending new money to fight an old charge. No such thing as no charge.